I was wondering if I should record a story time about my visa interview. Like, my visa journey, this would be like a part one because I'm still going to tell a story for another country. And this one is just about because applying for Portuguese visa was really, really stressful for me because it took me a long time. I'd gotten admission like months before, and the person that was guiding me in the application told me that I had to do legalization and authentication from Nigeria. It was a generalized information. I did not need it for visa, but I had ran with it thinking that I needed it for visa. And you know how long the Portuguese, like the legalization and authentication is. It was really stressful for me. Then one day, I was so tired because school already resumed in October. I had not applied for visa. So but during that time also, I was struggling to get my police character in China. Police character in China, you get it from the neighborhood police where you're living, and they would have moved all of your police character in different places where you live, because when you get accommodation in China, you go to the police station and register that you live where you live. So I went to get the first police character. I sent, because before you get an appointment in Shanghai, you need to fill the form in. You need to send them an email with your police character and some other documents. So I sent it. They said this is not the one they want. That is the one that says that I'm not a criminal in the People's Republic of China. And the one I got from the neighborhood police does not say that. It only says I'm not a criminal in the province or the place where I was. And I was like, how do I get the one that says this? I went to the police station several times. I remember even crying in front of the police station, the big police station. I sat down on the floor. I was crying because I was really tired. I was crying. They screamed. I said I was not going to leave. They called my place of work to come and carry me. Like, somebody had to come from the HR office to tell me to leave the front of the police station and stop crying. That was how tired I was with the whole process. I can't remember how I eventually got the police character that they wanted. So when I got the police character, in my mind, I was still waiting for legalization from Nigeria, and I was slowing things down. So one day, I decided to boycott the information the person that was guiding me from Portugal was giving me, and I called my school. So I called my school and I was like, do I need legalization to come? Or I sent an email to the course coordinator. The course coordinator said they were already expecting me. I was like, yeah. That was how I carried all of my documents and went to Shanghai to submit it. I think when I entered the Shanghai submission office, I can't remember how it went, but I know that I got invited to the office. It was with one of the maybe consular agent or the person that called me in when they saw my form. And they were asking me stuff like, why do you want to go to Portugal? You could have gone to the UK or the US. Why do you really want to do this course? And I told them that this course, I only had three options. There was one in Manchester, and there was one in a school in the United States, and the third one was the school that I'm going to in Portugal. And that sealed it for me. Like, that was the way I explained it, and they accepted. And also they said, is this program in English? It doesn't look like this program is in English. I said it was in English. They said, okay, they were going to call my school to confirm if the program was going to be in English. And they also asked me stuff like, why are you leaving a good job to go to Portugal? And I was like, okay, that even though I was a teacher, I needed to get more degrees I needed to get a PhD to be a higher institution lecturer or something like that in the future. And I really wanted to focus on the course that I was going for so that I can help kids in the future from my country, from other high school and stuff like that. I was really, really defending my point. And the man was still like, okay, if that is your decision, then fine. So as soon as I did that interview, I left. Then they told me that they were going to call me. So I think it was not until like December 22nd that they called me to ask me when I would like to leave the country and when I would like to resume. And I gave them the date. And what they did was that they gave me the time that I should they also like they put the time and they told me that they were going to send my passport back. So I received my passport on Boxing Day in 2022. That was December 2020, December 26, 2022. And I was to travel, like you will have a date on your passport that says the time you will leave the country. So I was to travel like from around February, and that was after that. January I went to resign from my job, then I prepared to leave, then I arrived in Portugal in March. By March I already missed a whole semester. It was horrible for me because they already started a whole semester. It's like missing part one of a movie and you are joining them in part two. Kilo Maranti, like what will you remember? Kilo Ferranti. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa rántí now. So that's one of the reasons why I tell people that try to meet up with the application and really try to, get time to put in the time and the effort to arrive on time, because when you miss a lot in first semester, it's really hard, really hard to meet up, because you'd have missed, like master students, sometimes they travel to Spain or something, you'd have missed all those kind of connections, and you'd have missed like career week and all this networking that happens between. So please try to arrive on time. I know it's hard to get visa dates, right? But please, you can do it. So please really try your best, and I hope you get to do it. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.